Louis and I got booked on a pride show on an army base in Germany. And when we showed up at the show, we were wearing literally matching identical outfits. Like same high top Vans, same cut off jean shorts, same t-shirt, same backwards dad hat, like literally exactly the same dressed. And that was, all right. Is it very funny or are you dying right now?
Dying.
Okay. Thank you for correcting the fact that I wasn't being very funny. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 communication right there. Perfect. Do you want to sip up my Moscow Mule? Do you want to sip up Zect? I don't know. We're out of the non-alcoholic at this point. If you want to clear your throat, you're going to have to get drunk.
This time was funny.
Okay. This time it was funny, in case the audio recorder didn't pick that up. So that was the genesis. We're like, oh my God, should we be best friends? And then we're like, should we start a podcast together? And then we did. And I'm so excited to have Louis as my friend and my podcast partner. I want to have a big introduction for her because she's made a big, Louis. She's made a big. She's made a.
Been here for such a long time.
Okay, well, she's made a big fashion choice tonight. I was at the party store getting the supplies, and she was like, one more thing. And she's very excited to bring it out for you guys. Let's get some noise for the live Hammer podcast. Louis Bishop!
Thank you. I feel bad now because I feel like you also need to get like a really nice introduction.
Nah.
Okay. Thank you.
This is my normal childhood role. I don't get introductions, you know. I grew up a victim of the matriarchy, and all right, no laugh there. That's fine. You're right. Anyway, so Louis, so happy to see you here.
What if we bomb today?
It's already happening.
It's already happening. Where should we say who we cameras?
Cameras. Hi, camera.
Hi, camera.
Hi, camera.
Hi, camera. Hi, people.
Hi, people.
Hi. Oh my God, we have people. Yes.
Yes. For the people watching at home, we just want you to know it is a packed house tonight. Oh my God. We were turning people away at the door, and we've had to set up the cameras in such a way that you can't see the audience, and we've asked them specifically to just try to keep their laughter to like the sound of like 8 people mildly enjoying themselves. And so but man, it's hot.
It is hot. Thank God we have these, Pat.
Thank God we got the. Okay, perfect. First gag of the pod.
Oh, did it?
No. Yeah, do it.
I don't want to make a mistake.
Right.
This is live, and people are here and watching. Do you think we'll act a little bit different than we do when we're in your living room?
Yes, 100%. So normally we shoot this in my living room with a green screen, and for the 4 of you who haven't seen the podcast, the 4 out of 60 that haven't seen the podcast, you guys gotta first of all start with an Instagram or a TikTok follow. We've got some great clips going. Yes. Woo! Yeah. All right, yes, give us the sound of 8 people
so
mostly enjoying themselves. Yes.
Nice. Oh my God, I love it. It's so cozy. There's like a whole snack table.
There's a snack table.
Great job.
And we've got our fun fans.
Fun fan.
I don't know if these are showing up on our main cam, so...
You know what? At this point, Jesus has taken the wheel. We don't know what the cameras are seeing. Maybe you're seeing your one little camera, but we're here for the people, Pat.
We're here
not
for the
cameras.
people. We're here for you. All 75 of you. We're so excited that you guys came. And so...
Cold open.
You're so gay. You probably think this part is about you. You're so gay. You think this part is about you. Don't you? Gay.
That's something we say when we're about to start the show, and then we roll the credits. The credit song, our credit song, is really good. Should we sing it?
You're so gay. You probably think this song is about you. You're so gay.
You probably think this part is about you. Don't you? Don't you?
Gay. There's a very funny.
I was really expecting some applause.
Oh, sorry. That's my fault. I feel like I didn't give an.
No.
Yeah.
We did well.
Okay. Does everybody have a horn?
All right.
All right. I think this is a perfect time because there's as I said, there's 95 people here, and I want everybody to have a horn, and I'm gonna go get the remaining horns and distribute them among the 117 people we have here tonight. So this is a big part of the show that you guys don't know yet. Some of you, some number of you, but there's a thing called Louie's Corner. And that's when Louie just takes a little time with her camera.
And Patrick takes a shit.
And sometimes I take a shit. So is it too early to go into a Louie's Corner already?
You made an artistic choice.
All right, I made an artistic choice. Here we go.
Here we go. Hello, Louise. I'm going to look at my camera because that's what I always do. This is what I used to do a lot, hold a bottle of half-full beverage. That was usually alcoholic. I don't know if you know, guys. I am 110 days sober today. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know if you
That's all the time we have for Louie's Corner. Give it up for Louie one more time. Sharing, getting so personal. Really appreciated that on the pod.
I feel like we will get vulnerable today.
Are we going to get vulnerable today?
I don't know.
All right, let's see. We'll try.
Should we? Only if they want us to.
Yeah, only if the 175 people here want us to.
The number, they just keep coming in.
Yes, it's
keep coming
no
in.
one's watching the door, and I'm like,
No.
guys, this is getting to be a fire hazard. This is a fire hazard. I would really, do they have a German fire marshal? German?
Security!
All right. Louis 100, how many days sober now?
10.
110? 110, 0 for me.
I kind of like lately I've been wishing I was you. It's coming. I feel the day coming. And partly...
That's funny because I wish I was you, you know. I wish I was a lesbian. I wish I was single. I don't know. It's... Okay, no? All right. No. I love my wife.
You're
We
married.
have a dog. It's wonderful. We hang out. It's good.
You also punched her.
Okay, as a bit, it was a funny bit. Okay, don't just say that to this group of 175 women that
I
are
should
here.
explain. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, I posted a clip yesterday. You can go watch it at Hey Baby I'm Gay Pod, and it's there. Pat explains everything. He's not a wife beater.
I mean, did I technically hit my wife? Yes, but in a funny way, you know, like in a comedic way, in a way, like a bit, you know, like you guys know slapstick humor, the
Like
Three
this.
Stooges. No, I'm not gonna do it again. So in episode 8, which drops tomorrow, we discussed the fact that I comedically hit my wife, and comedically, and Louis was like, do it to me, and I did it to her, which we did to great comedic effect. So, well, that's bombing. So let's move to the next thing. Any men here? No. Okay.
No men here,
all
by the
right.
way. Gaby's watching at home. Pat is in a vulnerable state. Vulnerable. Again, using the same word in 2 minutes. Should read a vocabulary.
Yes.
Dictionary.
Yeah.
Can you read a vocabulary? That's not a thing you read. Linguistics students. There is one here. Is that a vocabulary? You can't read it. You just have it.
You have it in your brain.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're learning today, Pat. Thank God there's
Yes.
people.
Yeah, thank God. I wouldn't want to just laugh. I'd also want to learn. And you know what? I don't take this lightly. That's a balloon for you. That's
my God.
that's for you to take home.
Not a balloon!
Don't spend it all in one place. That's your
Everyone
own
else?
special Hey Baby I'm Gay 10th episode balloon. We'll sign it if you want it.
Everyone else, step your game up.
Yeah.
We have balloons to give out.
Exactly.
Why they get it together? Sorry. Should we get into our headlines? Or is there something
you're the one who told me that you want to have more chitter chatter at the beginning of the episode.
I think we chitter-chattered already.
Okay, all right. No, it's
No, it's okay. If it's not flowing that way, we can
No.
still
Let's get to
chit-chat.
our headlines. Let's get to our headlines.
For people who don't know what headlines are,
So there's something called the news, and the news typically has headlines. Yes, communication woman is nodding at me. She's like, that is how it works. I'm bumping you up to a 7 out of 10 now.
Good job.
That is a good. This man seems semi-media literate. He's getting his headlines on YouTube. Back down to a 5. But no. So I was telling Louis the original idea of the podcast. Was okay. Well, I'm sorry, but I have to check in with you two. What are you guys whispering about?
Ask for a candy.
For a candy. So how high are you? Because you came in with 2 bowls of snacks, and you're like, you know what? The pretzels and the cheese puffs aren't enough. Do you have something sweet? Because I kind of need a sweet right now.
Oh, that's sick. I wish I was high.
Oh.
Did you smoke outside?
The point is I'm sober.
And the point is, you just have a sweet too.
candy.
You just have. Hey, I'm with you, sister. I eat a pint of Ben and Jerry's half-baked ice cream, and I hide it in the bottom of the trash so my wife doesn't know I ate it, and so I'm right there. I don't have I would never have an affair, but I secretly eat sweets.
From hiding an ice cream can to not having an affair.
Well, no, I feel.
What do you feel?
When I secretly eat sweets behind my wife's back.
Why do you have to hide? You just want a little treat.
Yeah, but
I knew we were gonna go deep today. Go on.
But I'm between a rock and a hard place, which is that my wife also loves sweets.
Mm-hmm.
But she also specifically has asked me to help her in her fitness and health journey. And so if I want to have sweets, now I need to do it secretly.
Okay.
Which does make me racked with guilt. I feel like a real piece of shit. I feel like I'm having an affair when I'm just shoving secret ice cream into my mouth while she's sleeping in the other room. And then I'm like, is that a noise? Uh-oh, did she hear the cookie dough in my mouth? And so then I have to hide the ice cream under the trash, and that's what I mean.
Oh my God. You're so brave for sharing today. Thank you so much. You know,
I feel so seen and heard.
There's actually so many people like you, actually, I think. Not me, I don't have to hide.
You mean people who love Ben and Jerry's?
Yes, that, and also people who have to hide their secrets.
So would you say I'm kind of like a closeted sweet lover right now?
Go back in the closet, yes. In the closet. One of us has to be in the closet.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So now should we get into her?
We can, yes.
Oh.
Audience can vote. Whose headline do we want to hear? Pat's or mine?
Yours.
All right. Just in case the audio recorder didn't pick that up, one of the 175 women here was like,
There's also non-binary here,
yours. Sorry. Also, just everybody. I love everybody, and so I'll just be quiet. So we do headlines, and the point is that it's like a news headline from our life, and I'm so excited to hear Louis because we went to pizza last week. Our first ever date night, and
That's so cute.
I do see that the person who got us the reservation, your roommate, didn't make it to the show, but that's fine.
She's working.
Yeah, it's called a sick day, but there are
I know
certain
a lot
things
of
that I would
those.
think we'd call like for a priority, but Anywho.
If only I could expose her right now. Anyway,
But
Line is laughing. Secrets.
Ooh, well, tell us.
No, I can't.
Wait, secrets about. Should I say her? Should I not say her name now?
Yeah, you can say her name.
Agnes. Her name is Agnes. Agnes.
Oh,
That's
she's like
the
that.
Agnes whistle going off right on time. There's the 4 o'clock Agnes, and like Agnes is a train. But I don't know. But I have a problem with Agnes. Agnes is just always.
Problem with my roommate?
Yeah. No, I have problems with Agnes. Agnes is a sweet woman. I love her dearly, but I feel like she takes advantage of you. You know, you banish mice from her apartment. You fix her radiator. You build her shelves, and you miss flights for her. And what is Agnes doing for Louie? That's my big question. 1 table for 2 at her not that great pizza place. I mean.
Pat. It's a great pizza place. You had a great time. We had that non-alcoholic drink. We had pizza. We had that olive oil ice cream.
Yeah.
Yes, I know how it sounds. You must.
It sounds
go.
disgusting, and I didn't want it. And then Louis ordered one and was like, "Bring 2 spoons," and I ate 3/4 of it.
Is that good?
And I also didn't tell my wife about that. So I didn't tell her that we Lady and the Tramp and olive oil ice cream. Oops!
Beautiful.
No, you have the last cookie.
I kind of wish we had a camera there. A lot was shared.
A lot was shared. Anyways, let's talk about your headline. What's your headline for this episode? At the dinner, she mentioned she was worried about coming up with a headline for the show tonight, so I'm excited.
I'm looking at my cameras just so you know. Okay. Can you do the intro?
Ba-da-da, da-da-da. Breaking news out of Louise' life. Now we go live to our reporter in the field, Louise Betcha.
Thank you, Pat. Here are the news. Former borderline alcoholic lesbian malfunctions. Queer community hurt and devastated.
You know, the news is a tough thing. You know, it's sad, it's hard. You hear a lot of hard things, and I'm devastated for the whole community.
You should be.
Okay, so usually you're the main character in your headline.
What are you saying?
Are you the borderline alcoholic?
Former.
Sorry. 110 days sober. 110 days sober. Although did tell me that for the 20th episode we could get drunk.
I don't remember that.
I thought that was going to
did
be a
say
laugh, but nothing. All right. Don't take it so seriously. She's all right.
I'm okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Should I explain? It all started on Tuesday, okay?
All right.
It actually started before because it was Monday. And
That is the day before Tuesday.
You know how I always feel pressure to have a really good headline for the show because it has to be entertaining. Otherwise, there's no podcast. Who cares about my groceries? There is an episode about me buying groceries. And that was my headline. So I needed...
There is.
It was a great episode. Shut up. And
Yeah, was it great because of your grocery headline? Anyways, I love Louie. Love working with Louie. So, what happened in this? Finally sound like we got some juicy meat to get into.
Remember how episode 5 I said that I might take up running?
I do remember that. You said that you had a goal to run a half marathon.
Could have done it without that. Like just saying just running would have been good. But yes, thank you.
You said you wanted to start running, and that maybe you thought a fun goal for the new year would be a half marathon. And then I said, I really support you with that. I actually used to be a runner. I'd be happy to give you some advice and you know, just help coach you. And then you said, maybe I'll just start drinking again.
Yeah. So, Tuesday morning.
You started drinking again.
I wish. I woke up at 6:40 and I put on my running shoes.
Uh-huh.
I don't have running shoes, they were just shoes. And I went out for a 10-minute run. And I've been saying I want to go running for like 2-3 months now. Every day I tell Lina, tomorrow's going to be the day I go running. And I never do. And she's like, did you go running? I'm like, no.
I just want to quickly say to the gabies out there watching, all 100 million of you, I know that sounded like only like 6 or 7 people, but everybody else was silently going crazy when Louis said that.
Thank you.
So you got up at 6:45, an insane hour.
40.
6:40. I've never been up at that hour. That's crazy banana town. And you strapped on your non-running shoes.
Yes, and I got dressed.
Not these shoes though. Something I hope.
These are not running. These are
something with a little more support than that. Something athletic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You strapped on some athletic shoes and you went out for 10 minutes. My advice.
What's his advice?
And how did it feel?
So let me tell you. At first, I felt so proud. I got up. I got dressed. I went downstairs and I started running. First 10 steps, I feel like I am the bestest. I am Beyonce. I am the queen. I can do anything in life. Literally, that moment I was
you're
like,
the Queen of Amsterdam. You made the pyramids.
I did it all.
I don't know. You wrote "Be Here Now." I don't know.
I wrote it.
Isn't that a Taylor Swift album? No. Okay. Sorry. Just trying to connect with the audience that's here.
Be Here Now. Be Here Now by Taylor Swift.
Doesn't that sound like a Taylor Swift song?
Taylor Swift, Be Here
You
Now.
gotta be here now. I don't know. Steve wasn't here right now, and you gotta be. All right. This is what's. So, anyways, you were running. We were talking about you running.
Yes, the first 10 steps. It was so beautiful. As I said, all of that what just happened, and then it was so horrible. It was the worst.
So
thing
the
I
next
could-
9.5 minutes was real bad.
It was the worst thing in the world. I don't understand how anyone would ever even do that to themselves. 10 minutes, not a lot, right? 2.5 songs. We talked about this.
Yeah.
I put on Lizzo. I had Beyonce ready.
Wait, Lizzo. I thought she was. I mean, look, I'm also like, do my hair done, check my nails, like I'm all into the whole thing. I stick a flute up my ass and manifest,
Do you think she's dead?
No, but I mean, I thought she was dead to people who would be
people.
fans of our show.
Wow. Well, I just wanted to say that I listened to a Lizzo song.
And isn't it?
And here.
And I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. A little bit ironic.
God. This is our last episode. Yep.
To listen to a Lizzo song while running. Anyways, moving on. My parents are gay.
Wow. Wow. Look at all the men supporting you. Oh my God, Pat. Oh.
Oh.
Anyway.
So you put on Lizzo. Who else? Beyonce. Anybody else?
No.
Okay, so you.
10 minutes. Who else would I put on?
Well, no, I don't know. I didn't know if you were like skipping through, to the best parts or something.
No. While running, I go out for a run for the first time in 10 years. I would be running and skipping through a song? Skipping through a Beyonce song?
All right, sorry. Anywho, so the 9.5 minutes, they sucked. And now in the episode where we talked about Louis potentially running, we discussed how Louis loves a high. Louis loves to get high, and so I was proposing that she should run because of the runner's high. That could be a healthy high for her to chase, and
The results
so-
are in.
Mhm.
Runner's high does not exist. It is made up. It is just like flat Earth. It's only for. Oh, now I could get in trouble. It's not. It doesn't exist.
Okay.
Just like what? God. What?
That's what was gonna get you in trouble?
No, not God. I was gonna say something.
Ooh,
else.
no! All these
Oh.
Christians here tonight are really gonna have our heads. Oh God, look at these Jesus freaks out there, all 345 of them.
We've lost the church now. They
Yeah, we've
unfollowed.
lost the church. That's terrible. Yeah, but the runner's high, it's a gradual high. You know, it's like hypothetically, I would never know, I would never do this, but if you were to take half a pill and you feel like it's not hitting you, and so then you take the other half of the pill and then you start flying. That's the runner's high. You know, it's like it's not just the first run. You got to like run again, and then eventually you've taken a full pill's worth of running, and you're ready to.
Do what exactly? What are we running from? Where are we going?
Well, we're running from death.
I actually think we run closer to death because I read that running is not good for your knees.
And
if-
everybody
and if
knows
we
about all
cannot
those
walk-
crazy knee deaths. People keep obsessing about these COVID deaths, but knee deaths, that is the new COVID. Have you seen the graphs? It is spiking knee deaths.
I am just here to bring awareness to the knees.
You ran to bring awareness to knee death.
Yeah.
How ironic. Anyways,
I didn't tell
I'm
what.
sorry, we should start over because I didn't realize that we were crossing this way. And so the whole time we were crossing opposite.
But that's also good because then it's like the same direction. Now it kind of feels like
no,
we're
now
in a
it's
fight.
symmetrical, I think.
Oh. There's another thing about my run that I'm a little bit shy to share, but
Oh, did you poop yourself? Shart, just a little shart, a baby shart.
no short, but I think I accessed a gas chamber that I hadn't accessed in 10 years. Every single step after minute 5
Yes.
was like it was
You know, sometimes a fart sounds like that. It's just like it's not. It just sounds like an exhale. Am I wrong?
the men are loving it.
I think everybody's relating to what I'm saying
No,
right now.
They are. They're just shy. Everyone knows a fart is funny, but that was I was concerned. I was like I might die. It was like I felt like a school shooter. Just so many. Oh, now you're offended because you're American?
No, I just want to go back to the Lizzo thing. Like, I thought that was very funny. No, okay. No, yeah, let's talk about,
Gun control.
children dying. That'll bring the pod up. Anyways,
But you didn't
said
have to say it.
In the back row, you said something about the Holocaust. Do you want to bring that into the podcast? Or... Okay, she says no. But you were farting a lot. You were the what's the big the gas thing that exploded? The big blimp.
Big blimp.
Come on, history. You gotta know this.
What?
There was like a big blimp. It exploded sometime around. There was a big blimp. It exploded. A lot of people died. People talk about it.
That's very specific. I don't know.
Big
No one-
blimp exploded?
No
What's-
one knows this. The
Chernobyl?
people. What blimp? It's your no.
What
There
the hell
was
is a- what the hell is a
You're
blimp?
no one. Okay, I don't know.
What is a blimp?
You guys don't know what a blimp
Why
is?
did Google a blimp?
Okay, a blimp is like a giant aircraft full of hot air, like you.
Zeppelin? No, that is a dish.
And I believe it happened in Germany. There was a big one that was carrying a lot of people and exploded into fiery dye. Okay, yes. All 374 people are looking at the blimp right now. Yeah, okay, so a Zeppelin. Sorry, lead.
A blimp. A blimp
A
exploded.
blimp exploded.
Now that's a headline.
Now that's, yes, it was. It was a big headline for many months.
So you're comparing my devastating run to a blimp?
No, so I'm
It
saying
didn't feel like a blimp.
the blimp exploded, and I feel like you exploded in a way, and I'm just wondering, are you sure there was no
No, nothing else happened. I can promise
nothing
you
else?
that.
Okay.
But that was only the first part of my
Oh, okay.
malfunction.
So sorry. Can you just repeat the headline one more time?
Absolutely. Former borderline alcoholic lesbian malfunctions, comma, queer community hurt and devastated.
Okay, so former alcoholic lesbian, and are both of those former? Or just the alcoholic part?
Just the alcoholic
Because
part.
otherwise we're gonna have to really rethink our whole merch situation.
No.
If
that
you
is
leave
still-
the community, we're
I am
fucked.
not- no.
You know, I kind of, you are Rose and I am Jack on the perennial Titanic float. You know, I'm just hanging on barely with my mother's fingertips.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm still here.
This is also another big part of the pod. We hold hot hands a lot.
Oh, hot hands. I was gonna say that my headline's actually a two-parter. That was the first part, former alcoholic. So after this run, I thought I really should start drinking.
Okay, so running me.
I never had these crazy thoughts before when I was drinking.
Running
I
made
never
you
had
think
this-
I should drink again.
Yes.
All right.
I never
Got it.
was doing just such silly things in my
So
life.
that backfired on my side. Got it.
And the second part, another malfunction that I had, I was helping out a friend that evening.
Is the friend in the audience tonight?
Yes.
Man, one of the 745 people here tonight. That is so wild. So you're helping out a friend.
I'm helping out a friend build furniture, and I'm being very cocky about it because I'm a great builder. I am great at building things. Remember how I told you how I helped build Agnes?
Yeah,
That
who
thing?
needs Bob?
built-
We got Louis the
We
Builder.
got Louis the builder, and I felt very confident in my skills. And I showed up, and I think the start of all of that was really great. And then as we're about to put on the cherry on top of the furniture, the last part, I broke it. I broke one part of it, and then I thought, it's not that bad. So I did another action.
Okay, well, what was the action? Because that seemed like you just hit the furniture, like you punched it to try to make
it
it
wasn't
better.
really a punch. It was we were fixing it. I was fixing it, or I don't know. Maybe you were involved.
Is that how they fix things in Latvia, with just like physical abuse?
You're one to talk, eh?
Well, no, if you're gonna bring school shootings into it.
Last
Anywho.
episode. With I don't know.
So
What?
first of all, you lured an audience member here by promising them that you're gonna build a piece of furniture for them, and they're like, you're a lesbian. I trust you around tools, and I'm like, same here. I never built anything. My mother's built everything for me. And so you showed up, and you're kind of like, I'm Louis the Builder, and you're using the Allen wrench, and you're putting things together, and you're like, by the way, I don't know, have you heard of Zeppelin before? Because I was on a run today, and I was like, one exploding, I was just like, you know.
I didn't share that part.
And they were like, hey, save that for the podcast, and so then you're almost about to finish it, and then it doesn't work, and so it kind of breaks, and you think, you know what'll fix this if I just hit it.
Yes. Well, that kind of was what happened. I thought that, okay, one side of it is broken. Okay, imagine a dresser, right? Imagine a dresser.
Yeah, we should actually define what is the furniture.
It's a dresser.
Okay.
I just
Guys, hypothetically, imagine a dresser. In this situation, let's just pretend it's a dresser. So it was a dresser.
It was a dresser, and we were putting the top thing on. Okay,
Mhm.
the last.
You mean
last
like
thing- the surface.
the surface area, the ceiling
Yeah.
of the dresser?
Yes, and then we were like.
Thank you.
kind of
I didn't
pushing
think
it-
that was a funny way to put it, but
We were like pushing it down so that it goes in, so there's no like little spaces.
Space, no gaps.
No gaps,
yeah.
and then it. Yes, and then like.
And did you kind of give it like a wrestling, like a?
Well, I don't. Not at that point. Yeah, I think it was very innocent. I would say the first one was very like. Oh.
Oh, oops. Would you mind if I gently, forcefully shoved this last little gap away? You asked the dresser for consent before you assaulted it.
Well, yes, I had to do it. I
Yeah.
had to do it. The gap should not have been there, so I just pushed down. I pushed down, and a screw did this. It went up,
Well,
and there
first
was
of all,
flat surface, flat no more.
first of all, I just want to say the Gap community is devastated by your comments. The fact that you would here in public, in front of so many people, say that gaps don't deserve to exist.
They don't.
That's really problematic. And gaps are.
Some gaps are fine.
Yeah, probably the gaps that form to your society. I mean, look, let's just move on. I just want to say to my camera, I stand with the Gap community. I am pro-Gap. I think what people are doing to gaps is messed up, and I think gaps have a place in our society, and I believe in the gaps. I stand with the gaps. Hashtag stand with the gaps. Thank you. Thank you.
How am I supposed to continue now? Where? Anyway, number one happened.
Okay, so that is a fart or a...
No, it's a screw coming out.
Oh, it's a screw
onto the
coming.
flat surface up.
Okay.
We'll put a picture up. Oh, we haven't done this today. Anyway,
Yeah, we can't really get this on green screen, but...
whatever. And then I wanted to fix the gap, close the gap, and then we pushed down a bit more and.
And... Second screw.
Second screw out, and then it was really embarrassing.
And you were like, screw me, screw you!
All right. And then there was still some gaps left. Gaps must be closed. That was what we have established so far.
Can I just ask you quickly?
Absolutely.
First of all, take my hand.
Okay.
What time do we have to end this?
Oh, like 10:30 is the next show, I think.
But
What time is it
he
now?
said doors at 10? So if we end at 10, is it okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Just 15
It's-
more minutes. And this is
15?
what normally happens with our podcast. Louis tells her headline, and then I quickly say mine for four or 5 minutes, and then we wrap it up. All right, you guys agree with that? All right, that's good. Not even a laugh for that? Okay, man, I'm really gonna...
No, it's okay. The men are laughing. This just in. Okay, Viko. How do we now recover? Like, where? How?
All right, so you closed the gap, the screws came up. What happened? Let's...
It happened 3 more times. There's 5. No.
Okay.
And as a lesbian builder that's very proud of her craft
Mm-hmm.
and her skill, I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Never been so embarrassed in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend Patty said, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna be mad. I don't get mad at people."
But did you kind of feel like Patty
Oh,
was
Patty
mad?
was really mad.
And
They were so
if,
mad. They were
if
not
Patty,
showing it.
if just hypothetically, if Patty were here tonight, what do you think Patty would say? You know, would she say, you know, I just wish maybe that you would have told me that you don't really know what you're doing when you're building, you know, wardrobes or bed stays
I am
or
a
whatever.
great builder. It's been established.
But hypothetically, if Patty did want to say something, would she? What do you think she would say?
They would say, "Oh, of course
Or what
it
should
sucks.
they say?
It would, of course, it sucks a little bit, but it's fine. At least I have a dresser, and I can put stuff in it. And actually, the 5 toys that I put on the holes on the dresser look really great, because I'm 25, and that's okay to have in my room."
Sounds like Patty's got a lot of toys. Which is fine with me because
They were small
hypothetically,
toys,
if I
they
had
were
ever
really
met
cute.
Patty, maybe they told me that I was old tonight and that my feelings.
That did happen.
That was maybe the first interaction Patty and I ever had.
Second.
Yeah, okay. So Patty is here. Patty is here, and yes, Patty came in. I was like, they were like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited to meet you." And then I was like, "Oh, me too." They were like, "Ah, you've had so much more life to live than me." Anywho.
But how do you feel about being the oldest person in this room?
That can't be true.
Do not dare to ask anyone their age here. Hey,
Anyone here love the 80s? 89, 88, 87, any of the 80s years? Okay.
wait, how old are you? 32. Jesus age.
33 is Jesus' age,
Oh.
but
Sorry, I quit the church. So what's your headline?
uh,
Are you here?
I'm here. I'm here, but I'm not sure why. It kind of seems like
Oh, are we attacking you?
it's
Pat's Corner.
Dear Gamies, report from the podcast. I am the only man. All right.
Did you
Anyways,
Did you just...
check if I was a man. Yeah, I thought it was funny. But no one's really enjoying what I'm doing comedically tonight.
No, all the
so.
men are.
All right. All right, we got about 10 minutes, so let's.
Can you tell me your headline?
Yeah. The fun thing is we were gonna ask you guys your headlines,
Oh.
but doesn't seem like we're gonna have time for that. Or should we just not do my headline and do
Is it
the
not
audience headlines?
Does anyone have a headline? In
Does
the
anyone have a
audience?
headline that they wanna
Any...
bring forward? You get a free fan. And when I say free, this was €6. So bought it specifically for the show. Great.
All right, the headlines are overflowing here. I don't know which one to pick.
I actually don't get the headline thing.
I love when you do a live podcast episode and one of the audience members is like, by the way, the whole idea of the show, I don't get it. Doesn't work for me. It's not really funny. I don't care about it. It's not interesting. Let's go back to Louie. What was she saying? I feel like she was saying something interesting.
I love our work. Our work is so important.
Louie and Louie, it's
Doing
a podcast.
Louie. Should
so
we
nothing
explain?
from you.
No, a headline. It's something interesting that has happened to you in the recent history.
I thought it's a real headline that you find on the news.
No,
Well,
but
that
it's
is a
like-
different set of a show that we usually do, but not
Okay.
today. We
No.
have one real one from our lives.
And so we do a headline from our lives. So it's like if someone was writing a newspaper article about your life this week, what would the headline be?
Bankruptcy. Dangerous.
Bankruptcy dangerous. You get that a lot in Berlin, don't you?
Why are you bankrupt?
It was before the payday.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the
So
danger is
that's fine.
over.
Oh no, actually, Elena had to pay me a lot of money. Did you do
Yeah,
it?
I know.
Do it.
Ooh, what did Lina owe you money for?
Well.
It wasn't a runner's high, was it?
But- No, is it? I don't know if it's interesting.
Okay.
Does anyone want to know why Lina owes me money? All right, no one gives.
All right. All right, I'll get it. Should I tell my headline? Okay. Should I go to my? All right. Here we go.
Breaking news.
This just in, karma proved true.
Wow.
I wish. Thank you. That was. I wish you had used the horn for that, but.
It was just one of the parts.
Yeah, and none of you have taken advantage of the fact of the classic ba 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 ba, but I'll just give it to myself. Yeah. Right, you're making it sound like the horn was a fart.
Well.
My headline is about karma, and all right. For those of you who don't know, I have a dog. His name is Oscar. If you've watched the pod, you'll know. If you haven't watched the pod, check it out. And if you're wondering what my dog looks like, there's stickers of him pooping on the table back there. You can grab one of those on the way out. You're more than welcome. There's also one of him not pooping, but whichever one you want. Pooping, not pooping, you know. Here's the thing. So when my dog was a puppy, he had a very funny penis. Doesn't seem like the right audience for this. But I'm gonna...
Do it.
Okay, so he had a... See, this is the kind of positivity I need. This is my mother's support, you know. So he had a very funny penis, like imagine if you asked a small child to draw like a cartoon penis, like two tiny little balls and then like a tiny little cartoon penis. And I thought it was so funny, and so I took a photo of it, and I held him down, took a photo of it, and I sent it to all of our friends. And because it's very funny, it was funny, and everybody thought it was so funny. And then I was like, well, why am I just giving this away for free? I should turn this into marketing material for my comedy career. And so I was like, I'll make a sticker out of my dog's hilarious cartoon penis. And my wife was like, no. And her reasoning, because she's German, is that she was like, that is violating his privacy rights. And
Is that really what she said?
that is what she said.
Oh.
She's like, he's not consenting to that. And I'm like, well, yeah, but anyways.
He said woof.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if he consented to us buying him for 2,000 euros, but
Okay, flex.
no, it's not a flex. It devastated me financially. It was way too much money.
That's why we do comedy.
Yeah, that's why we're doing these sold-out shows for 1,300 people.
The number keeps growing every time. I'm so sorry. Please continue. This always happens. Poor Pat.
Yeah, that was the joke. is that the
Time out
number
for
keeps
me.
growing, but thank you for pointing it out. So I was like, I want to make stickers, and she was like, you can't make stickers. And then I did make the stickers, but only like 30 of them. Okay. But I mean, it's funny. All right. So I made the stickers, and then I was like, I've been touring with comedy, which I know you guys can't believe, but just based on your reactions to whatever everything I've done comedically up here tonight, maybe I should hit Louis. Actually, Louis, get your arm over here. Let's. All right, you ready? No, okay, I'm kidding.
Pat, give me your hand. Look at me. Are you okay? Yeah, I can tell. Are you really?
Are you guys okay?
They're
We're
okay.
almost done.
They're
We're
okay.
almost done. Don't worry, you guys can leave in like 10 minutes.
They're okay. Look at me. Pat. Believe in yourself. Okay, thank you. It's okay. It's
All right.
It's gonna be over soon.
All right.
They love you. They love you.
Okay. So.
No, come back. You didn't believe it. Someone was clapping. They want us to be over.
And also the next show starts in 13 minutes, so we do
13
need to be
minutes.
over.
Oh, I thought we had a bit more time.
Yeah, you would think,
that's
but no.
so sad.
You would hope
It's
so.
so sad. We didn't
But
get to hear your whole story.
unfortunately, I'll just have to zip through the details of this story.
Okay. 3, 2. Just.
Okay, so I printed this sticker, and as a joke, in the middle of my show, I would advertise that I'm selling the stickers, and then I would show the dog one, and I'd be like, my wife said I can't make this one, but I'm just only doing it while I'm not in Berlin. The only rule if you buy this one is you can't take it. It was a funny joke. It worked well in the show. Cut to a clip. You won't see the clip, but people at home will see the clip. It kills. It was a good joke. So now you guys are probably wondering, like, where's the karma coming into all of this? Last week, my dog got a UTI. For those of you who don't know what that means, that's called a urinary tract infection.
I think they know.
Well, I was talking about for the men out there who didn't know. Some men don't always know what a UTI is. I actually got a UTI once because I took acid and went to the planetarium. And they told me I couldn't get up during the movie and I really had to pee, and so I held it the whole time because I would have disturbed the side cameras. And I got a UTI, and honestly my bladder hasn't been the same since. 0 days sober. So, anyways, my dog got a UTI. On a totally unrelated note, a comedian friend of ours named Kat also had a UTI and did dog sit for him right before that. Not saying causation is correlation, but anyways. So the dog got UTI, and we have to give him antibiotics, but part of the treatment is that every day for 10 days we had to hold him down and insert a syringe into his penis and flush fluid in there to clean it out. Thank you for gasping that so dramatically. I wish we had a camera on you because that is the reaction that I had at the vet. And the fun thing about living in Germany when you don't speak German is that your wife sends you to the vet and then the vet tells you things in broken English and you don't really understand them. And the vet just says, Deine Hund, problem, penis, bad. Du musst, Wasser, schnell, clean, better. And this is in Prenzlauer Berg. Doesn't make any sense to the camera, sorry. And so we're like, hey, so we have to flush our dog's penis out twice a day for the next 10 days. Marriage. This is.
I'm listening to the story and having a good time.
Yeah, no. I was more pointing out that I think maybe the flaw in our podcast is that we're seeing what the live audience reaction is, which is that I do well with you, and they're not into it. They love you. Anyways, I wish Barbie had been nominated for more Oscars.
Pat, they love you. Did you hear that?
I love you.
I can't.
It's
just a bunch of women's splaining to me. No, I'm kidding. Now that's something I can understand. Yes!
Honk
Support.
if you love Pat. See, there's so much love.
Okay, so let me get to the end of my story. Oh shit. Okay, so here's where I learned that karma is real. So as I said, I was using my dog's penis as promo, and then he has a UTI and I have to clean the penis. So the karma is already coming, but here's the final moment. What we understood, because again, I don't speak German, at the vet was that when we would do the flushing, I would imagine that would like flush the whole bladder out. So he would need to pee everywhere. So we're like, we're gonna need to do this out on the street.
Oh my God.
So my wife and I go down there with our syringe full of saline solution and our tiny 1.5 kilo toy Pomeranian. And she tries to hold him, and I try to insert the syringe into his penis, and we realize, hold on a second, we're doing a medical procedure right now. We need light. How are we going to do this if we don't have light? So we go underneath a street light, and then she holds him down. I have the syringe there. I'm shooting it. And he's squirming around. She's not good at holding him down. And people are like walking by, looking at us,
Oh my God.
holding our dog down as we try to insert a syringe into his penis to flush his penis out. It's so good this is so late in the episode, otherwise we could have gotten demonetized on YouTube. It's funny because we have like 9 subscribers on YouTube.
11.
We're not monetized. What are you
11.
thinking?
It's 11.
11, sorry. 11, make
Angel
a wish.
numbers.
And so then one couple goes by us, and then they come back, and we're still under the light, and my wife is holding the dog, and I'm trying to get it in, and he's like, he doesn't want a thing in there, and I swear to God, this is not a joke. We're like, do you guys need a home to come do this in? And look, people make jokes about my appearance. They say I look hopeless, but my wife is very pretty. And I'm like, they thought that we were homeless people trying to medically treat our dog. And we had to be like, no, like he's gonna pee. And then we did it, and he didn't pee. Turns out dogs have wild foreskin, and when you put the thing in there, it's all foreskin. It's just like a giant foreskin, and so there's nothing, you're not going in there at all. And now you learned a little something about dogs. Welcome to Hey Baby, I'm Gay podcast.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
All right.
How do you, anyway.
So the fun thing about this is, and maybe I'm wrong, but the comedian who's after this is an award-winning comedian.
He might not be doing a show, I feel.
Oh, really?
Well, he's not here. I feel like
I think-
someone would have
I think
already
he thinks
opened
that
the
the show
doors.
is in progress, but He won the
He wouldn't
best.
dare open.
He
these
won the
doors.
Comedians Award at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. He writes for television. He's a very successful comedian, and but we're having more fun.
He clearly respects us and is not
Yes.
disturbing us.
All right, so we've got a few. Oh, sorry. No.
We're wrapping up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
being
what.
wrapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we should wrap up.
Let's wrap up.
I think-
Everyone's like, yeah.
I think give us a
Yeah.
trumpet
Yeah,
if you want us
wrap
to wrap
up
up.
Yes,
Okay.
wrap up. Let's wrap up. I have work tomorrow.
That sucks.
I work in finance.
Speaking of which, she works for, I'll believe this, Sum Up, and we will be taking money at the door. If you could please give us some money to cover the cost of these expensive balloons. If you would believe it or not, I spent 70 euros at the party store today.
I told him no, but we don't have a budget. We don't have a limit to the budget.
And also, if you want this fan, you can have it. We were gonna give it to whoever had the best story, but you're the only one who contributed. And your story was kind of similar to Louis'. A little bit of fake news, if we're being honest. You're like, bankruptcy, and then you're like, I got paid, so it's fine. Crisis averted, crisis averted.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. Give a round of applause for yourselves.
Okay.
What?
No, okay, yeah, I guess that's... Yeah. I just wanted to ask if anybody else have anything else they want to quickly contribute before we... Never mind. Men? All right, great. So, quickly for the camera. Please, look, it be like the 1,700 men and women who are here tonight for the podcast. Subscribe, like, comment, come to the thing. There's the award-winning comedian right there. There he is.
There he is.
I hope he has a better turnout than us. And if you guys want to see more official comedy show than this, definitely stay for that. And guys, you were such a fucking wonderful audience. First of all, make some noise for yourselves. You're excellent.
Thank you so much. This has been Hey Baby I'm Gay Pod. This is Pat.
This is Louis.
I'm Louis. Goodbye.
You're so gay. You probably think this part is about you. You're so